Hello, Business Pathways students. My name is Vicky Forcina and I am your Business Pathways instructor. I'm also your academic advisor while you're here at the University of Cincinnati. I will get to meet you on Monday right at 12:20. We have class during that time, so I'll give you more of an introduction to myself at that time. But I wanted to go ahead and introduce you to Blackboard. So Blackboard is the learning management system used at the University of Cincinnati. It is a supplement to what we'll be doing in class. So like I said, we will meet Mondays, and then if you have assignments or other information, sometimes presentations will be posted on Blackboard. So you're going to be using it a lot for our class, but it's also a university standard. So I want to go ahead and introduce you to our page. So starting at the top, the first thing you're going to see is an announcements page. This is where I'll post any relevant updates, due dates, reminders, stuff like that. And usually this also comes to your email. This is just a secondary place for it. On our left, this is your course navigation menu. It has a lot of really useful information, and I'm going to kind of go through it step by step so you know what's here. So if you're ever lost, you're going to want to go to the start here. I tried to make it really easy for you so you can find all of the things that you need. The big one is technology requirements. So as College of Business students, you do have to have a laptop. This talks a little bit about that policy and also where you could go for help with Blackboard. On our course overview, this is where I put all the relevant course information regarding our class. So I'm obviously going to give you a syllabus on the first day. We're going to go over it in a lot of detail, but then all of that information is also posted here for you. One thing I do want to highlight is the course schedule. I think this is a really easy cheat sheet for our course. So what can you expect to happen in class that day? Is anything due? If so, how many points is it worth? So that's something that might be really handy for you as we get into this course. If you need to contact me, here's my information. And then when it comes to our class activities, this course is really meant for a personal exploration of the College of Business. So what does it mean to be a business student, a college student, a person at UC? So a lot of times in class, we'll hear from different presenters, but occasionally we do have lectures and assignments too. So there are two ways to access this information. The weekly activities breaks down every single week we have of the course. So there's 15 weeks. Each week has the related information. So I'm clicking week 8, for example. You have 2 things due that day. So you can always look in the week folder for relevant information. The other way you can look at this, this way works for me, is the full assignment list. So I like to see every single thing that's expected of me. So this is the full listing, including any extra credit opportunities as they pop up. Once we get into the semester, I will talk to you more about submitting assignments online. Just know it's really simple. It's a matter of going to the correct location and then uploading your document and hitting submit. All right, so a couple more things that I want to show you here on our assignments tab on the left. So you have an assignment for major reflections. So I said we have quite a few presenters that come into our course. You are required to reflect on 3 of those. So those assignments are worth 5 points each, and you can access your journals here. So you'll be able to actually write a personal journal. It's private. I'm the only one who'll be able to see it. But I just want to get an idea of where you're at, how you're processing things we're here in the classroom. This is where this business profile groups, this is where you'll be able to access your group work. So I've already put you into groups for your midterm assignment this semester. Surprise, they were a random assignment. They don't mean anything necessarily. I just grouped you as best I could through Blackboard. I don't have a group because I'm not a student, but you should see all of the members of your groups when you click on this tab, and you should be able to email them directly from this page, which is really nice. We will definitely go over the business profile assignment in class because there's a lot of moving pieces, but I wanted to show you where to find your group information. And then finally, this is a part of this system that you can use a lot of times, but maybe only when it's directed. So there is a place for course Q&A. You're more than welcome to email me, but just know I'm constrained by business hours. So if you email me Monday through Friday between 8 and 5, I'll get back to you quickly. But if it's over the weekend and you have a question about an assignment, the best thing to do is come to the course Q&A, post on the discussion board, and maybe one of your peers can answer. I think that's a really underutilized feature, but I think it's something that can be helpful if you take advantage of it. These are 2 assignments that we have going on this semester, so you can always post in there early, but I will remind you when you need to be posting on the discussion board. All right, so to wrap a few things up here, we've got some course tools. So my email, you'll have a lot of emails from me, so you could just respond to those, but you can also send emails through the course. So you can send, I think you only have access to student users, instructor users. You could potentially send something to the whole class if you choose, just make sure you're sending appropriate things, but you could go through this way and it'll come directly to my email. Your grades, so this lists all of the upcoming points that you have. All of the assignments for the semester are here, and then the points. If you've not used Blackboard before, what will happen is when there is an assignment that you turn it in, you'll see a yellow exclamation mark right here. When it's graded, a grade will obviously post with the score. Some of these assignments, and in fact most of the larger assignments, do have rubrics. So if you want to see how you're going to be graded, and I recommend that you do, you just go ahead, click that View Rubric button, and you'll be able to see how I'm going to grade you. And to be completely transparent, when I'm grading in Blackboard, I pick these numbers. I get to pick how I feel your work represented these different categories. So this is a really easy tool for you to know how to get the best grade if possible if you're interested. All right, so the last little portion I want to talk to you about is this needs help. So we've got library resources specifically for business students and tech support and student services. I want to specifically click this tech support here. So during the day, like I said, business hours, 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, I can help you troubleshoot as best as I can. I only know so much about the Blackboard and then the system and tech in general. So if you were to need something, you're having some technical issues, there are places that are set up to help you. So we have the Blackboard Help Desk, and then also there's Lindner IT Support Services, and they are located on the 2nd floor in room 209 in the computer lab. They are excellent. They know what they're doing. They're able to troubleshoot, Blackboard or laptop related issues, but also, personal stuff. If you can't get onto the wireless, they could help you. So I really recommend their resources. So you should go check them out. All right, so I think that is really everything in terms of how we're going to be using Blackboard this semester. I don't want this to be overwhelming, but I did really want to go over some of the key points here and how you can use them as a student to do your best work and get the most out of this course. So I'm really excited to see you Monday. If you need anything over the weekend, feel free to send me an email. You could go ahead and do that right through the Course Tools button, and I look forward to seeing you.